Hey guys, welcome to VLOGOWEEN Day 21. Today I am reading another story that I found on scaryforkids.com. This one is called Blackboard. So I'm just going to jump right into it. As always, because whenever I do film videos of me reading stories from Scary for Kids or any other website, as always, I've never read this before. So I don't really know what to expect. I was just going through the website and I found one and I was like, I'm going to read this one. So I'm just going to jump right into it. So this one is about a teacher who keeps getting unexplained phone calls from an unidentified student in his class. It is based on a Korean ghost story. There was a teacher who had exactly 30 students in his class. He had a reputation for being very cruel and strict. Sometimes when his students misbehaved, he made them stay back and study until late at night in the library. In order to make sure his students actually stayed there and didn't sneak off or go to sleep, he gave them his cell phone number and instructed them to call him at certain times during the night and tell him their student number. This went well for a while, but one night he received a strange call. He answered as usual and heard a girl's voice mumbling, "Hi teacher, I'm number 31. Before he couldn't say anything, she abruptly hung up on him. At first he didn't even realize it, but then he felt furious, as he thought one of his students was playing a joke on him and taking him for a fool. The next day, he stormed into the classroom and demanded that the student who pulled the prank stand up and take responsibility for it. The classroom went silent and no one stood up. All of the students denied knowing anything about it. He threatened the whole class, telling them he would beat them if it happened again that night. I get that you're furious, but saying you're literally a teacher and saying that you're going to beat up the students in your class is a bit too far. Anyway, unexpectedly, it did happen again. At exactly the same time, he received another phone call. Again, it was the same girl's voice, and she said, "Hi teacher, I'm number 31. He tried to ask the girl to tell him her name, but she hung up before he got the chance to open his mouth. The next day, he made good on his threats and beat the students in the classroom one by one, demanding that someone own up. Of course, no one did. He even went so far as to go to the other classes and ask them about it, but no one would admit anything. The calls continued every night exactly the same way. The teacher was going out of his mind. Then finally one night before the girl hung up, he managed to ask, "Who are you?" In a weak voice, the girl replied, "I'm in your class, teacher. You know me." "My class has only 30 students," the teacher shouted. "Stop trying to trick me." The girl just said, "I'm always watching you during class, teacher, but you always turn your back on me." "I want to see your face." Okay, this is already very creepy. Then once again, she abruptly cut off the call. The teacher changed his behavior. He told the students that he wasn't going to make anyone stay back after class anymore. He even went so far as to change his cell phone number, but the calls continued. Eventually, the teacher couldn't take it anymore. The calls were driving him insane. He retired shortly afterwards. A few months later, the school underwent renovations. While the builders were replacing the blackboard in the teacher's old room, they were shocked by what they discovered. Hidden in the wall behind the blackboard was the dead body of a young girl. That's not creepy at all. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's it. Very, very creepy, to say the least. I will say, though, the teacher beating the kids is a bit too far. Way too far. I get that you're furious and you want to figure out who's behind it, but I mean, don't beat up the kids. Seriously, that's way too far. But the whole dead body of a young girl behind the blackboard or whatever, chalkboard, whatever it's called. Wow. Very creepy. But anyway, that is it for today's video. I am expecting my Scentsy order tomorrow. It was in St. John's like, it left St. John's like 5:30 this morning, and I live like 4 hours from there, so. Yeah. So it should be here tomorrow. If not, I'm going to be pretty surprised. Actually, I'm going to check and see where it is. I am expecting it tomorrow. It said it would be here by the 21st, which is literally today. But like I said, it was in St. John's, or it left St. John's 5:30 this morning. So, yeah, if it's not here tomorrow, I'm going to be pretty surprised. Because I am expecting it tomorrow. I was kind of expecting it today. It's saying delayed at 7 a.m. this morning. Well, I'm still expecting it tomorrow. If it's not here tomorrow, then it'll probably be Thursday. But I am expecting it tomorrow. But, yeah, if it is here tomorrow, tomorrow's video will probably be my Scentsy collection video. And then I'm still waiting on my other order from Candy Fun House. I got the first order today. I'm not going to show what's in it. I'm just going to show the box it came in. But, yeah, this is the box it came in. I got it today. I'm not going to show my address and everything. But, yeah, I got it today. And I'm super excited to open these things. One of the things I am going to save for my... One of the things in this box I'm saving for my Christmas, or trying Christmas snacks video, which I will be posting sometime during Vlogmas. Like a couple days before Christmas or something. And then there are 3 things in that box. Like I said, one of the things I'm saving for my trying Christmas snacks video. One other thing in that box is I think I'm gonna save for my trying Halloween snacks video, which I will post like the day or 2 before Christmas or Halloween. Oh my goodness. And the other one I'm not going to open yet until I film my haul when I get my second order come. But yeah. I'm not, like I said, I showed the box that it all came in. I'm not going to show what's in the box until I get my second order, which is, I checked it yesterday, I think, and it said it was delayed, so yeah, my second order should be here on Monday, which is what? Day 27, so whenever I get that second order, I will film my Halloween, or not Halloween, but when I get that order, that second order from Candy Fun House in the mail, I'm going to film my haul with both orders from Candy Fun House plus my Scentsy order. But yeah. There's also a craft fair or a vendor market or whatever you want to call it near me on Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to go to that. There's also one Thursday morning, literally 5 minutes from my place, so I might try to go to that one. But I'm thinking if I do go to the one on Saturday, I will post a haul showing all the stuff I get from the craft fair on Thursday and Saturday, like mixed together, if I get anything. That's if I end up going to both of them. But yeah, anyway, like I said, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more content from me, and I will see you guys tomorrow for VLOGOWEEN Day 22. Bye, guys.